After 27 years in power in the state of Gujarat, the BJP is all set to swear in its cabinet after the assembly elections. What exactly are the political implications of this, and how does the BJP propose to take this forward? I have with me Railway, Telecom and IT Minister, Ms. Ashwini Vaishnaw, to talk about that. So how should we look at this mandate in Gujarat? Because it is a big day. Undoubtedly, perhaps no political party has, after the years immediately after independence, perhaps this close to 3-decade-long rule and another 5 years perhaps of rule, as the mandate has clearly shown, has been seen in the state of Gujarat. What is the one thing that we attribute it to? Is it to the Prime Minister's charisma? Is it due to governance issues? Or is it due to something else?
Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has developed a very good model of good governance. That model is what people have shown faith in, trust in. That model is visible in multiple places in Gujarat. Of course, it's visible in very large numbers, in very good way. And throughout the country, it is visible. The results of Gujarat, the results of many states, the result of 2014, 2019 Lok Sabha elections, it all shows that today's citizens, people want clear focus on delivery, clear focus on transparency, clear focus on getting their rights without corruption, making sure that the rights, their dues are actually made available to them without any hassles. That's the model of good governance that Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has demonstrated, and that's what people want to have faith in.
Right. This is very important what you're saying, because, time and again we see the opposition targeting the government on issues like black money and corruption. Yet you have made certain promises, but when it comes to delivery, it's not there. How do you see these charges that come in time and again on issues of governance coming in from opposition?
The model of good governance has clearly demonstrated that yes, people can get what they deserve without any corruption. Remember the days of Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi ji. He said if you spend 1 rupee from Delhi, only 15 paisa reaches the citizens' hands, 85 paisa is taken away by somebody else, by the middleman. Today, whatever is sent from Delhi goes directly into people's accounts. And that was possible because Prime Minister Modi ji created a proper model around digital good governance. He opened 45 crore Jan Dhan accounts, made sure that they are seeded by Aadhaar, made sure that the technology network is available to the remotest parts of India using the CSC network, made sure that everything is in place, and today by now 26 lakh crore, 26 trillion rupees benefits have directly gone into people's accounts. Imagine the difference it has made in people's lives. The second aspect of good governance is transparency. Lots of initiatives have happened. For example, income tax assessments are today faceless. For refund, you don't have to run after anybody, right? Refunds are automatic. Look at the shell companies which have been delisted. Close to 1.25 lakh shell companies have been delisted, deregistered. Then multiple initiatives have happened. Benami properties worth 4,600 crore have been attached. So there is digital system which has been created. There is transparency which has been brought in. Project execution has become faster. Prime Minister himself reviews big projects every month on the Pragati platform, in which all the state governments also participate. So it's a very good example of good governance in which people's expectations of delivery, people's expectations of getting the things which is their right, is met, it is exceeded, and people put their faith again and again in that model.
So one of the things that the government has often promised is bringing back offenders from foreign soil, for instance, but several offenders continue to evade the Indian law. Is the government committed to getting them back in terms of actually, whether we're talking about Modi, Nirav Modi, we're talking about Vijay Mallya, all of them continue to remain on foreign soil, because this crackdown on these absconders, high-profile absconders, has also been a promise of this government.
Absolutely. War on corruption is one of the first things PM started, and that is part of the good governance model. Wherever absconders are there, a continuous pressure has been put on the government through the legal processes, through diplomatic channels, and there are many results, many successes are there. If you simply look at let's take a look at the real estate sector. how much transparency has been brought in. Earlier, if a common citizen would put his or her booking amount with a real estate developer, imagine where that money would go, whether the houses will ever come or not. But the change which has been brought, the transparency which has been brought through RERA, today people are getting their houses. Sector after sector, dimension after dimension, take a look at the compliances which people had to do. Close to 20,000 compliances have been removed from the statute book. Close to 1,500 laws have been repealed which didn't have any relevance. Every sector, every dimension of our life today is getting a positive impact of Prime Minister's good governance model.
Right. But the opposition doesn't see it that way. For instance, we are seeing the new Chief Minister of Himachal come out to say that it is a defeat of Hindutva. They are not looking at it from the good governance perspective. How do you respond to that?
I think what people perceive today is who's able to deliver, who's able to give a good governance model, who's able to make sure that transparency is there, who can give a corruption-free government. And that is what Prime Minister Modi ji has delivered in his long career as a public in his long career in public service, and that model of good governance is today what people put their faith in.
Right. So, because that's a similar thing that we see even in the national capital. Recently, along with the assembly elections, we have seen, MCD elections happen. And governance is an issue on which AAP has come in. They have promised that they will have a state government and a cooperator of the same party, and that will work. Somehow they are able to take on the BJP on these issues because they say that we have been successful in taking that message to the people when it comes to same issues pertaining to good governance.
People also have seen multiple examples in the country and at large scale, at national scale, where Prime Minister Modi ji's delivery has made a big difference in their lives. Look at vaccination program. The COVID platform, the digital platform of good governance, enabled us to deliver 210 crore vaccines in a short period of 1 year and 10 months, right? Imagine there are many powerful countries, rich countries, which are still struggling with the vaccination program. So people have seen those results, people have put their faith in those results, people have put their trust in Prime Minister's good governance model.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. So that is Railways, Telecom and IT Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw saying that once again the mandate from Gujarat showing how people have reposed their faith in the good governance model of the centre, and saying that this is something and work that is in progress and will continue in coming years as well.
The Mumbai Gokhale Bridge was shut down